There are two chats, and I'm just going to turn my microphone on because I'm about to go live. There are two chats which you can produce. One is the public chat, the other is the house chat, and they are there for public one is for comments from your live audience, and the host chat is for the internal conversation between yourself and your guests, because you can't talk to each other because everybody will hear what you're saying. So you need a back channel. The back channel is either Facebook Messenger or the host chat, and you can type a comment in the host chat anytime, and nobody in the live broadcast will see it. Let's go live. So I'm going to go live now. I'm going to press start and go live, and it's going to whir around for a second or two. This is connections being made, and we're going to go live to Facebook. We're going to go live to the BeLive in 5 page, and the countdown should start shortly, and we'll see the countdown on screen, and within a second or two of that countdown finishing, then you're actually live. Now once you're live, you can show the public comments on screen. Okay, so people can join me live using the link there. And comments from Facebook live post appear on BeLive. Okay, so as people actually comment on Facebook, the comments actually come through to your BeLive studio. Now, if somebody is watching me at the moment, if you could say hello, and I'll quite happily post your comments on screen. Hello! If you say hello, this is part of a live video training course that I'm doing. If you say hello, you'll be part of the course. Simple as that. Now, the way that I do shows is comments are king, and there we are. Say hello to my good friend. Thank you, Ed. Say hello to my good friend Ed, who's in the USA, and he and I have known each other for quite a while, and it's very good of Ed to comment. So that comment was made on Facebook, and it came into my studio, and I was able to feature it on screen. It's as simple as that. So I can feature Ed's comment, and then I can press the hide button, and the comment disappears. And I'm grateful to Ed, because that means that this recording will be a good one. It would have been difficult if nobody had actually commented. I could have gone live on my page, I suppose. Right, so the news is this is part of live video training course, which is a new course, which this time will be on YouTube, and it will include all the elements of the BeLive Studio 2, up to date, bang up to date. Last one I did is a year ago, so it's time for looking at the system again, and this is what the course is all about. The host comments, which won't be broadcast, you can chat to your guests whilst you're live in the host chat. I use it also for storing information that I'm going to read out, and the script you can see at the moment is from an episode of Ask Angelica, but you can't see it if you're watching me live. Okay, now just one thing about going live. If you go live unannounced, then you're fortunate if you find an audience. I'm very grateful to Ed for catching this broadcast. And say hello. Right, okay, we have a second person watching us, and you can see who's watching. You can't see who's watching, but you can see a number of people watching from the panel at the top, and it tells you how many likes and loves you've had and how many smiles you've generated. And just to explain, this is part of a live video training course. If you type a comment now, you will appear in the course, just like Ed has typed a comment, and Ed is now in the course twice, at least. Okay, because what I'm doing, I'm using Camtasia to record this session, so that not only is the live video available on Facebook, the behind the scenes recording is being done as well. So if you do want to comment, and more people joining, thank you. It's Sunday, it's a beautiful day here in the UK, and I just thought I'd come live. This is part of a training course, and just chat for a few moments. Okay, but I have my proof. I now know that comments will come in. I might, well, Ed, thank you. This will make it into the training course. Thank you to everybody who's watched me in this short broadcast. I look forward to seeing you all during the week. And just as a reminder, whilst I'm here, Monday, 12 p.m. Eastern, is myself and David Burrows, and we will be doing and say hello to Habib. So this is it. Nice to see you. Thank you for joining me. So Monday is myself and David Burrows, and we are in Sarnia and Wiltshire in Canada and Wiltshire in England, and we go live at 12 o'clock across the Atlantic and discuss things that are happening both sides of the pond. Tuesday, 9 a.m. Eastern, is I Live Here with myself and Fons Chamberlain, Cambridge historian, and at 9 a.m. Eastern we'll be talking about 2 cities in the UK. This week we're going from A to Z, and this week is D, so this week is Derby and Durham. Now, Durham is quite a famous cathedral, and the way we do this is to take videos from YouTube, acknowledge that we've taken them, and we take you on a walking tour and a drone tour of Durham and Derby. Now, say hello to Habib. What kind of training is it? It's all about live video. It's all about BeLive Studio 2, and it explains everything that's in the course. It explains the camera, adding a guest, sharing your screen, adding media, using the co-producer, widgets, text on screen, agendas, and branding. And it's all included in the course, and the course is free. Okay, and I'm just completing this first section of the course by going live and just chatting, really. So that's Tuesday, and that's at 9 a.m. Eastern. Wednesday is a show which is on different platform, and that's myself and Marco Novo from Portugal, and we'll be joined this week by Harper. So again, that's 12 p.m. Eastern on Wednesday. Thursday is Blabbing for Britain, episode, 240, I think, 230. We've been going nearly 5 years. On live video from Blab through to BeLive, and we talk about news in the UK and cover the stories that are actually things that are happening in the UK. And then Thursday, 11 a.m. Eastern, is Inspired by Video with myself and John Upton, and we talk about a piece of software which has changed the way that we actually do things. It is in video, which is a short form video creation system, which is a long-winded way of saying you can make videos up to 15 minutes long, combination of images and stock video and stock sound, music, and you can create, the only limit is your own imagination, really. And I've been using that to create countdown clocks. And on Friday, most Fridays, every other Friday, is myself and Angelica, my partner, and we do, or Angelica does, a German language tuition program. So the majority of those shows are on BeLive Studio 2, and that's what I'm explaining at the moment, and I'm grateful for everybody who's watching live. On every Tuesday at 12 p.m. Eastern, I'm live in the BeLivers group, which has now got more than 20,000 members, and if you've got any questions about live broadcasting, then if you come into the group at 12 p.m. on Tuesday, then I'm more than happy to answer your questions, and you can join me live on the broadcast as well if you wish. Now, I've been very pleasantly blown away by the reception that I've had in the group, and I'm really looking forward to going live again this Tuesday at 12 p.m. Eastern. It's just a live Q&A with me, and I enjoy and have a blast, and for about an hour we talk about everything in relation to BeLive and live video. Right, okay, so that's basically what I'm up to. I mean, I totally enjoy live video, and it is the best way to network and to reach out to people. And what are the ways there? So it's so cost effective. For a business cost, $25 a month is nothing, and you're reaching a global audience. I mean, I've got friends all around the globe simply because of live broadcasting. I've met hundreds of people and become friends with, quite a few people, including Ed, who is now going to appear for the third time in this broadcast because Ed made a comment. And so can Habib. And that's the point. You can show comments on screen more than once. And that's key. So if you want to go back to a comment, you can go back and show it, and you can hide it. The other thing is that if you have an agenda item up on screen, I'm just going to pick one from the agenda, and I'm going to pick that one. This is from the German language program. Jena ist eine Stadt in der Mitte von Deutschland. If you then click on a comment, the comment will overwrite whatever you put on screen. Remember that. So you've got to choose which you want, because they will overwrite. And in order to reinstate the original agenda item, I've got to go back to the agenda and bring it back on screen. And if you're wondering what that means in English, I can tell you by clicking the next, and it says Jena is a city in the middle of Germany. So there you are, you've learnt some German. Okay. So what have we learnt? Deutschland is Germany, Stadt is city, Mitte is middle, and Jena is a city in the middle of Germany. Okay. Right, so that's the tour. Public chat, comments coming in whilst you're live, and the host chat is for a back channel for you to actually talk with your guests whilst you're live. To everybody who's watched me live on this Sunday morning, I say thank you, and I shall see you again officially live at 12 p.m. tomorrow on with myself and David. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you all again soon. Goodbye for now. Right, so I'm stopping the stream, and I'm going to say that was a 5 because nothing went wrong. Basically, comments coming in whilst you're live, you can show them on screen, you can hide them, you can show them more than once, and it simply works. You can talk about them, you discuss them, they can either be questions or comments or whatever you want. You're in control. If you see a comment you don't like, then do not feature it on screen. If you get comments which shouldn't be there at all, in other words, trolls, then you can't do anything from within BeLive Studio. But after your broadcast, you can go back to the post on Facebook, and you can not only block people from watching your show in future, but you can delete the comments. So if you are having a problem, and it is very rare, then you can go back to the Facebook post afterwards, and you can edit and block people so they can't see any future broadcasts. You're responsible for the housekeeping. You can't do it from within the studio. From within the studio, whilst you're live, you're in control. You can say which comments you're going to feature and which you're not. But afterwards is when you can take action to make sure the future show goes smoothly. I think that's it as far as hints, tips and tricks are concerned. As far as comments, sometimes the comments are long and only part of the comment will feature on the screen, in which case you go to the sidebar and you can read the full comment from there. All the text is there, nothing's ever trimmed, it comes through as it's typed on Facebook. Now the other thing to be aware of is that there is a delay between people typing the comment on Facebook and it being in your studio. This is a processing delay, because the comment goes from the Facebook page, Facebook sent it to BeLive, then put it into your studio. So there's a delay, and the delay can be about 20 seconds, which normally isn't a problem, but it can mean that if you switch topic quickly, then you could get a comment about your previous topic, and that's one to watch out for. We do a quiz on Tuesdays, pop quiz, and we have to wait 20-30 seconds for people to actually answer it, because we know that there is a delay. Once you know what the delay is, you can actually cater for it, but that is basically as complicated as it gets. Comments, normally you can just click the comment, show it on screen. If you are, I should be able to show that on screen now, yeah. If you are broadcasting in a group, then it could be that you don't see the picture or the name. Now, this is a Facebook restriction for group comments, and coming through to your BeLive studio, people have got to give permission for their picture and their name to be seen. There is a link which I'll post in this course, and it's always there in the BeLivers group. Your viewers click that link once, and then when their comments come through, you'll actually be able to see their name and their image. I think that's, yeah, okay. So thank you for joining me. That was a live session, impromptu on a Sunday morning. We actually found people watching. Ed was awake very early in the day in the States, and thank you to everybody who took part, and I'll see you in the next video.